Hello, good afternoon, everyone. We are finally ready to start, it seems. We had some issues with the observer mode and then ESO going down, but it seems we will be good to go in this weekend tour thingy. It's the Tri-Civ tournament. So each player here has picked 3 civs, and I have to play them in that order, but I believe it's only a best of 1 in this round, so we will only be seeing the first of their civs. And it seems Prince of Carthage has picked Germans, whereas Skirmisher went for the Spanish. And the map is Manchak. Sadly, today I will be casting alone, or for now at least. I hope I will be joined by a co-caster later on. The first thing we immediately see, of course, is the trade route going through the middle. Both of these civs very much so love trading posts. We might even see some ATP shenanigans from Spain, although it is unlikely due to the layout of this trade line and how many trade posts there are. Oh, I can't seem to type. Oh, there's some serious lag going on here. What the hell is going on? Is it me lagging? No, it shouldn't be. Huh. Ah, there we go. Guess it was just the recording. So anyway, Germany versus Spain. Both of these civs love to be in the Fortress Age, of course. Although Germany does do some Yulan shenanigans in Colonial from time to time. But I just expect both players to go to Fortress here and have some big armies smash into each other. Let's take a look at treasures. Native Scout, this is pretty nice. Allows you to harass the opponent's explorer. 60 food, can help with the age up perhaps. 20 wood. Single alligator is pretty nice treasure. 20 wood is not that much, but you know, every little bit of wood helps. It's a slow gathering resource. 40 food, again, nice for the age up. 40% explorer hit points is pretty nice, but 6 cougars is quite awkward. Oh, villager. 4 pirates, though. That's a lot of HP. I highly doubt this is going to get taken. Stray dogs. 80 food's nice. And this is the German player. Okay, so he is going to have a pretty nice age up. Let's see. What have they gotten thus far? Yeah, so the Spain player got the native scout. So he has 3 exploration units now if we count the dog. So that's very nice. If he ever finds the German explorer, he will be in trouble. Splitting up nicely. Another wood treasure over here. And is there one behind the cliffs? Ah, here it is. Okay. 100 XP. Ah, that could be nice as well. Early shipments. See, the German player went for the early trade post, of course. Probably going to ship the settler wagons, I assume. Oh, we might see some industrial play here, perhaps. That's a lot of industrial cards. Although, then again, Germany doesn't really need their colonial or discovery cards, so you do have enough space to put all of these in, but I do hope we get to see some industrial play. This is a weird card. That's a settler wagon gathering rate, right? Yeah. Team 2 settler wagons. Nice. Let's take a look at the Spain deck. Mostly just standard stuff. Both of the Lancer cards. A lot of Rodoleros. I'm surprised Spain hasn't taken a trade post yet. They tend to like their early trade posts as well, but I guess he just didn't get the wood for it. Oh, and Germany got another wood treasure there. That's very nice. I wonder if Germany will go for a second trade post in transition. Is that taken? Yeah, okay. It's a bit weird on this map. The taken treasures kind of blend into the brown of the swamp. Spain does seem to be positioning itself for a trade post here. Also getting 200 wood. So yeah, he is going to take this trade post. And that means that Germany can't take another trade post in transition, because this one is too close to the Spain town center. And Spain taking this one might mean he wants to go for a second one as well. If he just wanted the one of them, he would probably take it here, so it's more defensible. Unless he, of course, very specifically wants to deny the second trade post of Germany. That's also a possibility. Germany just putting down the market here. He's still chopping a lot of extra wood, so... maybe some colonial aggression here, because that's a lot of extra wood to gather. Yeah, even getting the 20 wood treasure here, so... I'm not sure what he wants to do with all that wood. It might just be steel traps, but then he's still floating quite a lot of wood. He does need another house soon, so it might just be that. I'm interested to see what he's going to do with all this wood. Spain doing some extra herding here. Just the outpost wagon, very standard. We'll have to see where that goes, but I assume just somewhere over here to defend the trade post. Ooh, that German explorer is getting close to the ball of Spain Discovery Age units. Oh, okay, but they are splitting up again. Germany starting to herd this hunt as well. Very nice. Let's see, what did Germany age up with? Just 400 wood? Yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of wood. Let's take a look at the decks. Just hunting dogs and placer mines. Is he going to go for steel traps after this? I would assume so. Oh, is that 600 coin? Or 700 coin? Yeah, okay, so Spain is just going straight fast fortress here. Yeah, no steel traps. Just a lot of wood. What are the natives on this map? Seminole. Ah, that's the archer one. Yeah. Is this also Seminole? Yeah, they're both Seminole. So unlikely to happen. Maybe Spain could do some weird crossbowman stuff, but they don't have the card for it. So highly unlikely anyone goes for the natives here. Still no steel traps. Yeah, it seems to me like he just overchopped some wood, although he does need more houses soon, I suppose. Also, yeah, both players just going straight fast fortress here. Spain shipping 700 wood in transition to get some infrastructure up. See a market, a house. Where did that outpost go? Oh, interesting, it's on the North Island. And the German player does scout it, so he knows where the Spain shipment point is. Actually going to lose his explorer to the outpost here. Will he get the native scout down as a trade? Nope, not even. Although the Hussar will most likely pick it up here, unless it stealths like right now. But it's probably not in range. Oh! Oh, it managed to get the stealth off. Very nice. Saves the native explorer. Oh. I should put this to units in queue now. There we go. Hey, Germany with 900 wood here. I'm not sure. He does need vet Uhlans, so that is a fair amount of wood as well. Is he maybe going to get like veteran double soldiers, perhaps? There's no stagecoach or anything, right? No. Yeah, I suppose it's just for a bunch of houses and production facilities. Double stable for Germany. That's interesting because Spain tends to have a lot of these, like, 12 pikemen, 9 rods. Just have like a bunch of melee infantry shipments. And Uhlans don't do great against those. Ah, war wagons. I much prefer that. I'm not sure if he can produce war wagons from double stable. They take quite a lot of resources. But hey, he probably knows better than me, so... This is definitely interesting, though. I would have expected him to want at least a couple skirmishers, but I guess he will just depend on his skirmisher shipments for those. Even the Jaegers as well, of course. And yeah, there's the Spain... just melee ball of death, basically. I wonder if we will see veteran Rodoleros. Because at the moment he's just attacking with colonial units, which does seem a bit awkward. Actually shipping the 5 villagers as his first fortress card. And then there we see 8 Rodoleros as the first shipment, although I think it's actually 9 in EP. Yeah, it's 9 in EP, okay. see, is Vet Yulan on the way? No Vet Yulan. Still no steel traps either. Yeah, I guess both players are just content to mass for now without getting too many upgrades. Even Spain is just on hunting dogs at the moment. Actually going very heavy on the Rodoleros. I guess he's just expecting a lot of Yulans. But he will be very sad when he sees this big war wagon ball. Both Rodoleros and Hussar are not the greatest units against war wagons. They are very clunky though, and these Yulans might get caught here if he splits the Rodoleros well. 1,000 wood for Spain, wow. Oh, the Rodolero's getting a bit stuck on the trees, unable to catch the Yulans. Very nice escape from Prince of Carthage there. I do believe the war wagons got spotted by the TC there. Or the TP rather, sorry. There's the settler wagons for Germany. Both players still have a decent amount of resources under the TC, although saying that it is somewhat running out for Spain. He needs to hurt this hunt towards the TC if possible. Germany disengaging here. This is a rather interesting game this far. Both players seem to be unwilling to commit to any sort of fight. They both want to just mass more. Spain actually housed a little bit here, despite the 1,000 wood shipment, not spending it. There we go. Sorry, there we go. Putting down the stable for Spain. I'm not sure what he wants to do with the stable. I assume some dragoons, because going Hussar or Lancers into this Yulan war wagon army does seem a bit questionable. Maybe a couple of Hussars just to be able to snare any sort of potential catch. Might be nice. And yeah, we do have Rodoleros now. 5 Lancers as the shipment, actually. I suppose Spain doesn't have any skirmisher shipments, and the falconets aren't great either. So that does make sense. Are the Yulans vet yet? They are. Okay, very good. Oh, the Yulans might get caught here. No, they turn just at the right time. But the 2 villagers do escape, so that's very nice. Although they are both a little low HP, so a follow-up raid could do some serious damage there. No greatcoat, interestingly enough, from Spain. Although he is very low on food, so... Still no further market upgrades for both civilizations. Ooh, and we might finally have the first casualties of the game here. Nope, just some free pot shots from the German war wagons. Yeah, the Spain melee ball is growing. But the problem is, like, how do they deal with these war wagons? They have a lot of melee resist and very high HP. I think Spain needs to start making some skirmishers. I know it's awkward because they don't get a single shipment for them, of course, and he doesn't have any of the eco shipments. He doesn't have 1,000 coin. 1,000 food isn't great, obviously, but I feel like he might have wanted the coin at least. It's a bit awkward to... or maybe even Spanish gold, perhaps. Like, imagine if those 5 villagers were Spanish gold, although I guess 5 vills is an H2 card, but... yeah, I don't know. It's a bit awkward. Massing melee into war wagons is not great. 2 falconets as well now. Those are not going to do much against a pretty much cav-only army, although we do have a couple skirms from the shipment being added in. Oh, those falconets are very far forward. They are getting nicely shielded by the trees and the market, although having just said that, they actually killed a bunch of the trees. But now the Spain army is here, of course, and they will do a decent job of protecting those falconets. Ooh, but meanwhile there's a Yulan raid in the Spain base. Yeah, those villagers... Oh, the Yulans didn't see them, interestingly enough. Sieging down some houses with falconets over here. Oh. Ooh. Yulan's on an attack move, so they might not get too many villagers here. Let's see. They don't seem to be committing here. Let's take a look at units lost. Yeah, a couple of villagers going down there. Rodoreos do connect with the war wagons here. And yeah, these war wagons, they are a bit clunky to kite with. And there is a lot of Rodoreos, so despite these war wagons being very powerful against melee units, there's just a lot of Spain stuff here, and I'm not sure if it will be enough. I do believe these Rodoreos also do get the multiplier against the war wagons. So despite the melee resist, they still do a reasonable amount of damage. And yeah, you can see the Rodoreos are doing a lot of damage to these war wagons. Meanwhile, the Yulans are also just connecting into the remnants of the Spain army. And they do clean the falconets. The war wagons do seem like they will clean up these Rodoleros, perhaps? Oh, no, those are corpses, actually. Never mind. Yeah, the Rodoleros cleaning up the war wagons. And Germany is just out of army. He did not have any sort of, or not enough, at least, skirmishers to kill the Rodoleros. Like, yes, these war wagons are extremely tanky, but it doesn't matter if they can't kill the Rodolero mass in time. You need some skirmishers behind those to dish out the damage. So yeah, now all the settler wagons are in trouble as well. And Germany has no military. Spain does not have much either, only 19 population. Yeah, we do see a batch of war wagons pop out here. And the Rodolero mass has been whittled down enough to where it will be picked off by the German reinforcements, especially with the 7 skirmisher shipment being sent as well. So after that fight, let's just take a quick look at the units lost to figure out what the aftermath is of that. Actually, let's do it here so we can see better. 1 settler wagon killed to 3 villagers, so that's about even. 8 skirmishers, 22 Ulans, 35 Rodoleros, and 20 Lancers dying, though. And the 2 Falk shipment. But 18 war wagons is also a really large investment, so... Yeah, I'd say it's about even in terms of how much they lost. Spain might lose a trade post here, though. And Spain might have a somewhat difficult time to refresh the army after this. They shipped all their unit shipments except the pikeman one, whereas Germany still has both mercenary shipments and the 8 Ulans left. Although, that being said, the war wagons get caught again by Rodoleros. And these are not cheap. They're 150 food and gold to train. Oh, the Lancer should go to these skirmishers. Although I suppose he knows the war wagons are around, so probably doesn't want to risk it. Wait, oh, 5 hussars. I forgot about that one. My bad. Yeah, he still has 5 hussars as well. And yeah, the trade post will go down here. The German player just can't seem to get army, though. This is interesting. Despite having more economy, he just can't seem to get enough army production going. Ooh, training doppelsolners now. And that might be a good choice against this entire melee composition of Spain. Doppelsolners do amazingly well against all these units. Are they veteran? Ah, they're not vet yet. That's a shame. Some Ulans going to the side for a raid, and they might get some villagers here, perhaps. A lot of spread out Spain villagers. Problem is the German player is fully on berries. He knows he can't commit to this hunt, so just content on harvesting from berries for now. And maybe that is why he... Oh, never mind. Say I didn't see these settlers on the very far mine. And this is really bad. There's a lot of settler wagons in here. I believe that might actually be the entire settler wagon. Yeah, that was the entire settler wagon economy from Germany. So he basically lost 14 Vils worth of eco, I believe. And that was also his only coin income. And the Minutemen did deter the German army, although... Or, well, not the army, the Yulon raid. We do have the entire German army now heading for this, though. Still no vet, sadly. I think he should perhaps sell some food to get veterancy on his Doppelsolners. They're going to be quite important. And we'll have to see how the Spain army can deal with these Doppelsolners. Because like I said, the entire Spain army is melee, with the exception of these Minutemen, which he really should try to take out with the war wagons here. These are probably the best unit he has for dealing with the Doppelsolners. Oh, don't let them get caught again. Ay, 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 ay. That is not good. Although, that being said, the Doppelsolners do connect, and the Spaniards were not attacking back for a while. But yeah, the Roderos are just ignoring the Doppels and going straight for the war wagons here. And I doubt this will be enough. There's just not enough Doppelsolners. You really need them to be massed up so that their area damage stacks up. And yeah, Germany losing even more villagers here. And yeah, it does seem like Germany calls GG here. Let's take a look at the graph here. Yeah. I'm not sure how the German player lost that fight so badly. He doesn't seem to have that much less than Spain, but he just plummets. I guess his composition just wasn't ideal. See, that first fight was reasonably even. I mean, obviously it wasn't in Spain's favor, we can see her now, but it wasn't too bad. But he just couldn't, yeah, come back from it seems. Maybe, yeah, even all resources was relatively even. I'm not sure why the German player struggled that much there. I guess the Rododeros are just really difficult to deal with. Your war wagons are not as good at kiting as dragoons are, and he didn't have enough skirms to hide behind the war wagons to deal the damage required to kill the Rododeros.